In this short video, you will learn the two critical business metrics that you need to know and understand in order to build a successful business. It is an extension of the Business Millionaire video I showed a few days ago, where I talked about getting wallet share. More specifically, the first metric is the customer lifetime value. The formula for calculating this is how much do a customer in average spend when they buy something and how many times do they buy. The purpose of this is to understand how much revenue you can get from a single customer. And then of course you multiply by the number of customers you have. And by doing this, you can find out what is the revenue, how many customers do you need, and what is the revenue to meet your goals. There are some critical success factors, activities you need to do. One is to enhance your customer retention, make sure they stay with you longer. Second is to increase your reselling, your upselling, and your cross-selling to this customer, so basically they buy more. In order to do that, you need a product mix, you need to have enough to sell. And the third thing you can do is to improve your customer service and your fulfillment, so you wow your customers all the time. Now, the value of the customer, the revenue is important, but actually a more important thing is the profit. And so I have invented something I call the lifetime profit. It's very simple. It is the average profit per order multiplied by the number of orders. This is a better metric because it will cost you money to actually give your customer the result. The purpose here is to find out how much profit a customer is giving you, because that is a kind of key metric to how much profit your business will make. The critical success factors are exactly the same as for lifetime value, but you can also minimize the cost you have to actually deliver the order. And if you minimize the cost, you will have a better profit. So this is in relation to the second key metric, that is the customer acquisition cost. When you are in business, you are in principle buying customers by the marketing and sales activities you're doing. So the cost of your sales and marketing activities divided by the number of new customers you get from them is your customer acquisition cost. The purpose of this metric is to know how much it costs you to get a customer. And then if you compare the lifetime profit and the cost to get a customer, you kind of know if you're in good shape or not. So there are three critical success factors in relation to the customer acquisition cost. The first is, if you streamline your marketing and sales processes, it will cost you less to do it. The second is to use cost-effective marketing strategies like social media, word of mouth, and referrals, because all of these are free. Again, you need to have a good quality, you need to wow the customers to get this to happen, but they are free and therefore they will lower your cost of acquisition. And the third thing you can do, by the way, there are many more to do. They are all mentioned in the Extreme Earnings Engine, but this is just a taster, you could say. You can improve your lead qualification process, and you can improve your presence and your ads if you have them by getting more attention, by having better content, and making sure you have clear actionable things that customers can do, so that whenever you put something out, you kind of teach them what they need to do. Now, when you have these two metrics in place, you can be in green, yellow, or red. If you're in green, it means that your lifetime profit is significantly bigger than your acquisition cost. If you're in this shape, congratulations, because you have great profits. And you have the potential for unlimited growth, because you just need to do more sales and marketing, exactly like you do today, and you will get more money, you will get more customers. Now, if you are in the yellow area, then you are still making money because your lifetime profit is higher than your cost of acquisition. But you might experience liquidity issues because you will get the money over the lifetime of the customer, but you might have the marketing cost up front. So there is a hole in between where your liquidity will be stressed. If you're in the red area, which means that your lifetime profit is less than your cost of acquisition, then you are basically losing money. And you will have liquidity issues unless you have a big bank account or you have institutional investors or venture capitalists that are backing your company. And that is a life threat to your business. At some point you need to turn this around. So for Facebook, Tesla and Amazon, it took many years before they become profitable. And they could do that because they had a large capital to, so to say, eat while they were building all their customer base. This is especially true if you're building a network company like Facebook, a social marketing, social media, where the number of people using it is kind of why you want to use it. Now, if you're in yellow or red, basically there are a few things you can do. Well, there are many things you can do, but in this video I will present a few. The first thing you can do to go green is increase the initial order. To do that, you need to stack value and/or create premium product and explain to customers why it is you buy this instead of the cheaper product. If you go to McDonald's, they will ask you, do you want a big menu? Do you want a sundae on the side? Do you want a coffee? And all of that is upselling, so the order value gets bigger. You can also fast track repeat purchases, meaning give people incentives to come back sooner or buy again faster. So to do that, you might have supplementary product or accessories that they can buy. If you're selling printers, it could be selling ink, or it could be selling laser toner, or it could be selling paper. It doesn't really matter, but the point is to give them an incentive to keep buying from you and fast track it. It could also be coupons. It could be something that have a short lifetime. Say, if you come back within the next month, I will give you X%, but this coupon is expiring a month out. Another option you have is to decrease your cost of acquisition. You can do that by doing better targeting, by optimizing the touch points so more leads are coming from what you're already doing. And you can use non-paid marketing, like I mentioned before, word of mouth, referrals, or social media. There are other options, but this is just to give you a taster. You can also decrease the cost of goods sold, COGS, which means that you are improving your processes internally, so it costs you less money to actually give the customer the result they're looking for. And one of the ways to do that is to source the same quality you already have, but cheaper. So there you have it. These are two simple metrics that can make all the difference in business. And what you have got from here is a part of the Extreme Earnings Engine that have 6 different systems that will teach you how to become more profitable in business. I'm Jacob Heiberg from bizchamp.net. If you want more, please subscribe to bizchamp.net or follow me on social medias. Also, if you got value, I would ask you to please leave a comment or share the content. Remember, start right, start now.